Cocaine and hookers. What else? What else? What else would you want, man? Cocaine and hookers. What else does anybody want, really? What else could possibly? Camera off me. I didn't say that. That's not me. Cocaine and hookers. Who doesn't want that? Oh, you got cocaine and hookers. Come on, man. Keep up with cocaine? You gotta keep up with some money with cocaine? Cocaine! Oh man, I'm gonna be on here tonight. Why not? The cocaine office. And multi-grams of cocaine. Cocaine powder. Automatic weapons and trace powder of cocaine. God damn it, Herb. With a cocaine! That's what we're doing right now. Lines. Cocaine. We got transporters. I'm gonna try it. Doing cocaine powder. Stop. Let's get out of control already. Cocaine powder. There we go. We alive. Doing cocaine powder. Oh, who we got? We got two people in here. Oh yeah, you're in for it today. Check it out. Check him out. He is a spectacle right here. The Blackjack Brawl. That's what's going down tonight, yo. Blackjack Brawl. There's the box he came in. The box is huge. I had to lug that a ways. Alright, let's see what. Baroness, thank you. Look at her. Look at her. She is. How can you not love the Baroness? I can't fathom it. Right on point here, holding up the camera for me. Look at her. What a lady. What a lady. Oh my God. You want cocaine? And Herb goes, wait till you see this. People are going to lose their minds. He proceeds to pull out a pair of yellow ostrich skin cowboy boots that have UWF punched into the leather. The fact that he thought people would lose their minds over a pair of cowboy boots was an indicator that there were issues. Hey, you're on cocaine. He's all right. Don't worry about it. UWF talent discovered once again that Herb's reach is leagues beyond his grasp. It was a gorgeous arena. That night it was a gorgeous empty arena. And it was like sad to wrestle in front of them, a couple hundred people again. My first match was in Clarksburg, West Virginia. And we had 300 people. Both of us in Clarksburg Armory. He didn't see father. I was almost like it was part of the grand plan. Like, okay, those 300 people are checking out my ostrich skin boots. It was just a bundle of energy running here to there, and it was about everything. It really was an embarrassment, and he was really outrageous during that show. He might have been coked up. He's not doing cocaine. He takes the microphone and he just screams. I gotta do it. Maybe I'll do a live stream while I'm doing cocaine. It was kind of hilarious. It was sad. Cocaine stream. Be a riot. Let's do that. It'd be hilarious. Twitching and jumping and such, and so they all knew he was high. On that night, I had a chance to wrestle my idol, Jimmy Snuka. And when Jimmy Snuka and I started heading into the stands, the 16,700 empty seats, I remember Frank Blair going, what are you doing? I said, it's Herb's show. We can do whatever we want. All right, they're way up there. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a double disqualification. The downside is that check did not clear. He wrote me a check. It bounced. It was a failure. And, that's gotta hurt. He had the weight of the world on his shoulder. I would never have wanted to be Herb Abrams in his position. When he came back, he told me how successful it was. I had the MGM. It drew 200 people. And it was a total cluster. And he says, yeah, but I had the MGM. Yeah, you got the MGM, yo. What'd you get? I'm buckling. It's coming. It's coming. Who we got in the? We got anyone in the chat? Hey, whoever's being quiet, that's all right.
Look at him. He crazy looking. That is just so absurd. Man, he is thick too. He's not, he's tall. He's not the tallest, but man, he is thick. There's his literally little buddy. Hi there. Hi. Got the Prime over there. Baroness driving Megs.
My relationship with my credit cards wasn't good. I got every time in college, and no matter how much I paid, it followed me not everywhere. The high interest, I felt trapped. So I broke up with my credit card debt and consolidated it into a low-rate personal loan from SoFi. I finally feel like a grown-up.
Break up with bad credit card debt. Get a personal loan with low fixed rates and borrow up to $100K. Go to SoFi.com to view your rate. SoFi, get your money right.
This is life.
When you see things differently, you can be the difference. Capella University sees education differently. Our FlexPath learning format helps you control the pace and cost of your master's degree.
I'll probably do the stream for another 15 minutes, and we'll probably watch the Vince McMahon.
A gift that can help St. Jude Children's Research Hospital save lives.
I think it's the most worthwhile place to put your money when it comes to childhood cancer.
If it weren't for St. Jude, I wouldn't be sitting here today. If it weren't for St. Jude, a lot of kids wouldn't be with their families every day.
Let's come together to help the children of St. Jude fight childhood cancer. Visit this website, call this number, or scan the QR code with your $19 monthly donation. Join with your debit or credit card right now, and we'll send you this St. Jude t-shirt you can proudly wear to show your support. Today, you can help St. Jude save lives.
It takes a heart for somebody to say, I have this extra that I'm willing to give to St. Jude so that they can help save more lives.
Make your monthly donation today to help cure childhood cancer everywhere. You're no stranger to hard work. You might say it's in your blood. I'd like to think it flows in us too. Designing clothes that help you perform day in and day out. Work wonders. True work.
Oh, righty, do whitey.
When you have Spectrum Mobile, your mobile and Wi-Fi combine for a seamless, reliable connection in and out of the home. Get one line of unlimited for $29.99 and your next line free with Spectrum Mobile.
You really need to get that life insurance.
Introducing Edie for Ethos. In just 10 minutes, Ethos can help you protect your family's future for as little as $10 a month. Just answer a few health questions and get a quote in seconds at ethoslife.com.
Next on Behind the Series.
Let me tell you about the greatest roster ever assembled.
Monster, the outlaw, you can't forget about the boss. Sometimes, you just want to be your heroes. The Subway Series, the greatest battle of all time. Emotionally and physically defeated by his failure in Las Vegas, Herb's dreams
Doing more cocaine.
may finally be over. The lifestyle took a toll on him. He didn't have the spunk that he had, that electricity, constant spark that made the room glow. You know, it was like he aged 10 years in 2 years.
We doing cocaine and hookers, man. That takes a lot of everybody. A lot of energy. Dude probably stayed up. The dude probably stayed up for the equivalent of that when he aged. I mean, I never rest.
On July 17th, 1996, a longtime friend visits Urban's office in New York City.
A long dong friend. What did they say?
Herb Abrams.
If any kids listen to this, and if any kids watching this, you shouldn't be watching. You should not be listening to anything I'm saying.
turned a corner in his sobriety. But his friends are left in the dark as he suddenly disappears. 96, when I was working in the offices with him, sometimes, he'd come in the next day all hungover. Sometimes he wouldn't even come in at all. Sometimes he wouldn't see him for a couple of days or hear from him for a couple of days. So that was just Herb being Herb.
I was working on
cocaine.
I got a call from Stacy, my wife, and she says, Lenny, I have some really, really bad news. Sunny Beach called, and Herb's passed away. Herb's dead. It was Sunny's crying on the phone. So I called Sunny Beach, and I go, what is going on?
Nobody knew what happened. And then his mother called me up, and then it was
She's
just
doing cocaine. Imagine what happened.
I must have cried for like 2 hours. And it was just the hardest thing to call those men and then to hear them all start to cry. These super gargantuan, strong men that you saw fly across the ring all cried over Herb dying and me not being able to almost talk.
on July 23rd, 1996. Officers respond to an unbelievable scene at the office of Herb Abrams.
Cocaine everywhere.
Sparse, and those closest to Herb would hear varying accounts of the disturbing events as they unfolded.
It was kind of like how someone would say if they walked into his hotel room and saw him, naked. That's a real shock to some people. Okay, to me, that was part of his process of what he was going through.
The night that I guess he passed away, he was partying, drinking. He had a couple of escorts up there with him. And I heard that he'd done so much cocaine that he was whacked. And he found a baseball bat and started tearing up the room that he was in and just absolutely
I heard that he was covered in either oil or Vaseline and cocaine. It's crazy. And he
That's
was
a good
chasing
time.
around hookers with this baseball bat.
Somebody told me that the escorts tried to rob him too, and that's why he grabbed
That
it.
could be. That's
It's a sight to see, I'm sure.
that's believable. I believe it.
What is going on? He says exactly what
You can't trust them, especially two of them.
that Herb was running
One on one,
around
it's a little even playing field.
smashing a baseball bat on the walls and in the office, chasing a couple of hookers with coke all over his body.
Had baby oil all over him. And I guess somebody called the police.
No, man, no one should have called the police on that. Come on. They were just doing some blow and banging some hookers. Come on. Who hasn't done that?
One of the girls ran out of the office and shut the door behind him. I think he ran
That's
into
not
it.
a baby.
That's how he passed away.
But when the police showed up,
I'd be going after him too. I bet they did rob that dude.
And what I'm told is that he took his clothes off in the jail.
Can't trust those people. Can't trust hookers like that.
Easier.
Nobody rolled that dude.
Nobody knew if he was robbed. Nobody knew if he got beat up with a baseball bat. So there was all kinds of stories going around at the time. Nobody knew for sure. Still, that I was embarrassing. I never believed everything he did.
He was doing cocaine powder. What do you think happened?
All police stuff. Doctors and stuff. The one thing I know is that Herb Abrams left this world.
Heck, now you don't even need to get a hooker. Just go on HD cams or whatever it's called there, man. You have a naked chick right in your apartment in seconds. Doing all kinds of things. For less than a cup of coffee a day. Yeah, it's only like 3 cups of coffee, man. And you can have a chick in your living room immediately doing God only knows what. That's a disturbing thing. Less than just 3 cups of coffee. Yeah, man, you can get a chicken naked in your apartment right now. You just want HD cams for less than 3 cups of coffee. Imagine that.
When you see things differently,
Have them doing all kinds of crazy things.
Capella University sees education differently. Our folks about learning.
Oh, God, I'll probably get arrested for this one.
And squish. And squish. Okay, good.
like soggy fries. They're cold, they're soggy, and they don't deliver well.
We knew we had to do something about it.
Did you?
Turns out the solve wasn't a better fry.
It was hot.
Domino's new rolling top. Crispy golden. And because we're a pizza company, we loaded them with pizza toppings. Our tots are made to be delivered. They can't just taste great, they need to deliver great. Try new loaded tots with your favorite pizza.
What it means to be a fan. The world's largest collection of officially licensed fan gear. All the leagues, teams, and players you love. Shop now and get today's special offer. Fanatics.com. Officially licensed everything.
You would think a pan is a pan until they didn't come along. And I went, wow, these things are something better.
Those are the pans that we use at one of the best restaurants in the world.
It's built for a home cook like me, but fit for a Lydia like him.
Made in Cutler has honestly changed my cooking game a lot. Very rarely do you find equipment that can both be used in the home and professionally.
I'm a pet person just like you. If my pet ever got hurt or sick, it would just break my heart. And possibly the bank. So I got a pet insurance plan from Pumpkin. Bad things happen to good pets all the time. Pet insurance from Pumpkin. Think before you need it.
I'll go with you.
Big night in. The Magnificent Seven. Tonight at 6 on Vice. The wild and conflicting circumstances surrounding Herb Abrams' death overshadowed his already extreme life and reached urban legend status within the wrestling world. Kind of became folklore. Everywhere we go, you hear Herb Abrams story, you know, and some are better than others, some are true, some you don't know what to believe. When they told me he died, I said, he's faked his death. He's lived. He's left the country. And I hate to talk ill of the dead. He is dead. But I had a promotion that was down in Union, South Carolina, that ran under UWF. And this promoter swore to me that the night of his show, this little fella came to the show.
There's this little fella.
And asked him what the name of the organization was. And he swore. He said, I'm telling you, he said, that Herb Abrams showed up at my show. And because it said UWF, this person gave them the right that he would sue them, and it was as if Herb was legitimately alive. And I said to Marty, Herb's dead. Question.
Herb Abrams couldn't keep quiet for 30 years. And maybe he went under witness protection. I don't know. He would find a way to be service. No, I find it completely unfeasible that Herb Abrams is alive and not seeking the limelight somewhere.
And I know that if he was still alive, he would have come and found me. He would have let me know that he was alive.
Yep.
He would have done everything he could to send a message somehow. He wouldn't have stayed away 30 years. He wouldn't have stayed away 30 years. Herb, we miss you. Wish you were still here with us. You know, it could have been a great thing. You know, the UWF and just what he was doing, if would have had a little bit more backing, a little bit more support, I think it could have went a long way. And now I'm visiting Herb in the cemetery.
3 pounds of blow.
We cope and we go on.
Bringing back the old days.
I actually inherited Herb's dog after he passed away. What was the dog's name? Coke. It was Snow White the dog. And it was laid in the Coke. Herb called it Cokey. Herb loved that dog to death.
Herb's style was always to be a generous guy. They took the town for everything. But again, it's easy to do with other people's money. If it was his heart, trying to prove himself, or always wanted to be liked, or always wanted to be somebody to be respected. But we all respected him, and we all liked him.
How did you feel?
Doing cocaine with Herb. All right, let's do it.
It was no loss of someone who someone who believes in me. I'd say that he truly brought life. He brought it out of me. Without their fallen leader, the UWF faded
That
out
is a
of
bit
existence
sad.
and into the memories of those who fought to bring it to the top. I think Herb should be remembered as a person who tried to do something special in the wrestling industry.
I think Herb Abrams was this bizarre character who wanted to become a major player in the pro wrestling business. He was never able to succeed as he got his own way. From his personal demons to the way he ran his business.
The worst thing that Herb Abrams did, whether you hear about that he was involved with hookers or coke or this or now paying people, the worst thing that Herb Abrams ever did to me was die. It's haunted me the entire time, these 30 years, and this is the only reason that I've ever talked about. It's the first time I've ever let the secret of the UWF out. And you have it, the best that I can give it to you today.
And enthusiasm, and I think the courage to try to live out his dream.
He was such a die-hard fan that that was his downfall. He would love the negative that's on the internet. He would love it all.
Why is that?
Because he was Herb Abrams. He was a thing unto himself.
I have to believe this is the way Herb would want it. Feel like maybe he got in death what he didn't have in life, and that is he became a legend.
Last question. What do you find today? What do you think you can
Time. Yeah, there's no way Herb's gonna keep his time.
Herb's doing cocaine. Who we got in here?
No one except himself, but I'd be visiting him
Doing cocaine together.
with a glass of milk and Herbie cookies.
Snorting and snorting. All right, we got Vince McMahon coming up. This will be a good one.
Participate in the documentary you are about to watch.
Vince McMahon, he didn't want to participate in it.
My father
The chairman of the board.
retired from WWE.
With those 9 words, Stephanie McMahon stunned the world of professional
The chairman of the board.
Anybody would have ever said that Vince McMahon would have ever stepped down.
The chairman of the.
Everybody figured that he was going to do this until he died.
There's Stoneheart. There's the chairman of the board.
Vince McMahon faced financial ruin.
Vince mortgaged every dime that he had.
Vince Russo, oh man.
This competition
And now WCW is about to dominate the globe in professional wrestling.
and confronted career.
Vince McMahon again.
Speculation is running wild. Did steroids play a role, or is there another explanation?
He can be a tyrant.
The whole thing was on the border of kind of screw job.
There he is with the neck brace.
I don't even know if there would be a wrestling business by the time all the investigations were complete.
Often close to being pinned,
He was down many times.
Vince
The chairman of the board.
Every case, he bounced back. Never seen him.
Jim Cornette. All right. There's Dr. T. All right. All right. This is going to be good. Man, yeah. You know Vince McMahon's going to be on 10.
story of a rich and powerful wrestling mogul, Vincent McMahon Jr. begins in a poor, rundown
The chairman of the board.
park where tough, mouthy, dyslexic kid named Vinny Lupton is living with his mom.
There was some kind of a falling out in the marriage, and then he and his brother Rod were left to be raised by
Rod McMahon.
We kind of had a
chip on his shoulder from the beginning. All most people know from this period of Vince's life comes from his 2001 interview with Playboy magazine.
He alludes to his mother sexually assaulting him. He alludes to being molested when he was 6 by other teenage kids. There's stories of his mother bringing various different men into their lives. There was in particular Leo Lupton, who was officially Vince's stepfather. He apparently was a very abusive man.
And despite that abuse, or perhaps because of it, Vince develops a ruthlessness that will come to define him.
Vince said that he was upset that Leo Lupton died before he had a chance to kill him, and that he would have really enjoyed being able to do that.
At 12, Vince finally meets his biological father, who happens to be one of wrestling's most successful promoters, Vincent James McMahon, or Vince Sr.
Vincent James McMahon was the most important person in professional wrestling in the northeastern United States.
That's my territory.
Vince becomes like that storybook teenager who runs away from an evil stepfather to join the circus.
You know, there's stories of Vince hanging out with Dr. Jerry Graham, who is this very flamboyant, kind of over-the-top figure in pro wrestling. Vince would ride down the street in his convertible with him while he was lighting cigars, you know, with $100 bills.
But when Vince starts stealing cars for joyrides and getting into fights, Vince Sr. tries sending him away.
Vince went to Pittsburgh Military Academy. Legend has it that he got into a lot of trouble.
He claimed that he was the only student there to ever have been court-martialed. I don't know how much truth there is to that, but the story goes that he was an unruly kid and that the military school kind of really had their hands full with him.
Until his mom finds him a girl, as Vince explains in this 1999 TV interview.
Linda McMahon.
Said, you know, you have to come meet this beautiful blue-eyed girl, and she sings in the choir, and she's pretty, and you're really gonna like her.
I think I was 13 years old, and Vince was, I think,
20.
dare I say that you were older than me, he was 16.
Vince and Linda married on August 26, 1966. After college, Vince goes looking for a job at his dad's Capital Wrestling Corporation. But Vince says his father again turns him away.
Wanted me to have a more secure future, wanted me to be an accountant or an attorney or something like that, and I really wasn't cut out for any of the above.
He's right. Not on his own, Vince stumbles badly.
He had talked about being a salesman, selling paper cups, things that didn't really thrill him, and not doing very well at it.
Then, for the first of many times, Vince escapes adversity, this time aided by his dad.
They had an announcer named Ray Morgan who was kind of becoming difficult. Vince Sr. hired his son officially as an announcer and also gave him some small towns to promote.
This Monday, a
Bangor.
fantastic card of professional wrestling.
Vince, a natural-born hustler, soon putting those skills to work on all kinds of stuff.
They'll say this city.
Promoting concerts, rock
This city will get mentioned. The city I'm in.
It's reading at the infamous bout between Muhammad Ali and Japanese wrestler Antonio Inoki.
Just like I'm sure I'll find it. Right, fans?
In 1974, Vince even gets a chance to work with Evel Knievel, learning tricks from that decade's biggest self-promoter.
Vince used one of the cars that Evel Knievel, Snake River, Canyon Jump.
Vince pays the Daredevil $250,000 for the closed-circuit rights to the jump. Knievel's attempt fails spectacularly, and so does Vince. The audience willing to pay for the event turns out to be paltry, and Vince loses the entire $250,000. Just a few years later, he and his wife Linda file for bankruptcy. Yet despite his failed ventures away from wrestling, Vince is still convinced that he can expand his father's business.
He really wanted to bring his dad's wrestling company to the next level.
But not as an employee, as the new owner of the company.
Vince McMahon.
There's some way I had to get my hands on this company.
Chairman of the
Since
board.
1982, in sort of a red-letter date in wrestling history, Vince sat down with his father and his father's partners.
The deal was for $1 million.
Vince mortgaged
That is
everything
crazy.
he had, every dime that he had.
He bought it on a balloon. He describes it as he paid a little right now, and then he paid a lot. revert back to the original group.
They knew Vince knew the business, and if he failed, he failed. You know, they would get their money anyway.
The message was, if you can't handle this, if it turns out you blow it, we're taking it back.
But there may have been an even bigger reason why Vince Sr. was finally willing to pass the reins.
He had pancreatic cancer, and this may have been one of the motivations for him to sell.
Vince Sr. had spent decades as one of the most revered owners in professional wrestling.
The stories that you hear about Vince Sr. don't revolve around ruthlessness.
It's like 1 trillion. I think they wanted 1 trillion or 1 billion.
Once he had control in the Northeast, he was satisfied to kind of run that territory and do really well.
As for Vince Jr., he will not be so easily satisfied.
My dad really sold me the business. I didn't know what I was going to do.
He had a vision to take his father's territory in New York and literally make it the biggest wrestling company, not only in the United States, in the world, to make it global.
Vince Jr. was more willing to take it all and be ruthless.
But first, Vince has to take on his father's old friends, the mostly men running other wrestling companies across the country.
Every state had a wrestling territory. New York was the WWF, there was Memphis, there was Georgia,
They'll mention
there
us
was
here in a
Florida,
minute.
there was Texas.
There was the sense that everybody would respect each other's territory.
And for the most part, promotions all over.
We're in WWE territory.
Coexisted, and it was a really thriving industry.
He thought, why do I have to respect these banners? Why can't I just start promoting everywhere?
Because doing so threatens the businesses of Vince Sr.'s fellow wrestling promoters.
You have these promoters now going to Vince Sr., they were his old friends, and saying, you have to talk to your son. He's out of control. Are you aware that he's trying to, run us out of our town? So Vince Sr. approached his son at some point, saying, Vinny, you can't do this. And eventually Vince Jr. lost his temper at his dad and said, look, I'm going to do this with or without you, Dad. I mean, you work for me now. Are you with me or are you against me? Vince Sr. kind of took a moment and thought about it and was quiet and then looked at his son and said, you know what, Vinny, you're right. Those guys.
And he did, by taking from them
The chairman of the board.
The talent,
Vince McMahon.
Your talent's gone, you can't eat. And that was it.
Now, either you get out of the way or you compete against an elephant.
Vince injects some competition into the industry.
Chairman of the board.
You can dream of under the cozy old system. Then he buys time from local TV
People are going to be wishing for me to do obsessed about cocaine now, because I'm going to be obsessed about Vince, the chairman of the board. Here we go.
As his vision of the National Wrestling Company comes into focus, the master marketer goes looking for someone to inject show business into the wrestling business.
This man is not a television illusion. He is not an artist conception.
Andre the Giant.
He is not a figment of the imagination.
Or Hulk Hogan.
He is the Hulk.
Got Vince McMahon, chairman of the board.
Vince is looking
And we got Hulk.
the superhero. He's going national, but it's not going to work unless he has this larger-than-life person.
You want to talk about larger than life?
I mean, to this
Look at this. He's larger than life.
somebody on the street to name a professional wrestler.
The Hulkster brother.
Vince made Hogan
It's probably Stone Cold though. I bet. Actually, now The Rock. The Rock's gonna be the one.
He came in at the beginning of January.
The Rock. That'd be The Rock now.
By the end of the month, he was the WWF World Heavyweight Champion.
Or even worse than that idiot John Cena. That idiot probably him or The Rock. Either one of them. God awful.
National expansion. It was Vince and it was Hogan.
F you Cena. F you Cena. Cena sucks.
Most territories still practice what's
Cena does suck.
kayfabe, maintaining the illusion everything's real.
Dr. D! Get Dr. D's on here.
Is the very real threat to Vince's
Here comes Stoddle.
Stossel begins investigating kayfabe and whether it's a fraud on wrestling fans.
You wait, Dr. D's gonna bitch slap him.
I was always a little annoyed that some people believed that pro wrestling was
Dr. D!
rather than a scripted event where the winner is preordained and people dress up.
They ain't gonna have Dr. D on here, unfortunately. Dr. D's a riot. They got Cornette though. They got Cornette will stick up for Dr. D.
I just thought it was interesting that this big, growing, successful business was based on
Cornette will definitely stand up for Dr. D. That's almost like Dr. D speaking.
Stossel's story could lead to a significant exodus of disillusioned fans, just as Vince has all his capital committed to building the WWF into a national brand.
We either did a survey or found a survey that about a third of the people who attended the events thought it was real.
This is real.
Yeah, I think so, yes.
We couldn't do a story unless we could find some insider who would say, yeah, here's how we faked this and that, and was willing to go.
Oh man, they hate this dude. This dude.
And eventually we found Eddie Mansfield.
Mansfield is a wrestler with a cause.
They hate this dude.
Emphasizing the vulnerability of WWF wrestlers who have no health benefits or pensions. He hopes the story on 2020 will raise awareness to the plight of fellow pro wrestlers. So he agrees to spill some secrets.
This real wrestling? No. Not real, no.
Man, they want to kill this dude.
I mean, if somebody believed that, they were stupid.
Nobody wanted fake blood, so everybody bled for real.
Yep,
There's
bladed.
two ways to do that: the easy way
Or the hard way.
The easy way
With the blade.
is with a blade.
You go just like that.
Hard way is the old-fashioned way. It's on just make
And gradually during the match, it would drip around over your face. That's it. See, if I was sweating, it'd pour.
I thought, well, we need to have the usual person from the professional organization saying, oh, this isn't fake, this is all real. And, so we went to Madison Square
Dr.
Garden.
D, man, here he comes.
Okayed it, or we wouldn't have been there.
Vince wants to send Stossel a message, so he tells wrestler David Schultz to maintain kayfabe and treat Stossel like any other opponent.
Oh, Dr.
He said, listen, we got a guy out here making a joke out of the business.
There's Dr. D. They got Dr. D on there. I can't believe it.
Vince denies telling Schultz to assault
They got Dr. D on there. Awesome.
And what happened next?
And then Schultz came out. He was a little frightening.
Is this a good business? It's a good business. I won't be in it.
Dr. D, man, dude's nuts.
That's Reed, you ain't in it. And this talk holding the camera, Reed, he ain't in it. Reed, these rednecks out here ain't in it because it's a tough business. I think this is fake.
Ooh.
I think it's fake. Now I'm thinking Vince wanted me to stay in character. Dr. D slapped the hell out of somebody.
Exactly, Dr. D.
Holy shit. What the hell just happened here?
Dr. D fucking laid one on you.
What the hell's wrong with you? That's open hand slap, huh? I was always taught, man, get up. You gotta knock him back down.
Dr. D.
The other ear. My ears were ringing.
What do you mean?
I was
Man, Dr. D's jacked too.
That's when I crawled off. I didn't want to get hit again.
2 months later, Stossel's report airs. Now it's history.
Man, this people are gonna be wishing, oh, Cornette.
That's what all the wrestlers thought about.
Then
Exactly. I told you, Cornette would be speaking for him.
we can really do some damage.
I thought that McMahon and his group should be taught a lesson that they can't go beating up reporters. And I sued for damages.
After what became known as the slap heard round the world, Vince fires Schultz to save the WWE from a PR black eye.
Man, listen to some interviews with Dr. D on YouTube, man. They are a riot.
Money at the problem. Stossel is bought off for a reported $420,000.
I wanted some compensation for my pain.
And while Vince also suffers some pain over the allegations his wrestlers are faking it in the ring, that proves fleeting compared to the misery he's suffering over their behavior out in the ring, beginning with WWF star Jimmy Superfly Snuka.
Stoneheart, what are you doing? You are in a world that you aren't prepared for. I can tell already.
Jimmy Snuka was Vince's #1 drawing card at the time.
This is a reality you have not even experienced yet. Dr. D! Dr. D smacking fools.
And in a hotel room they were sharing in Allentown, Pennsylvania.
Vince calls wrestler Don Morocco to find out what happened.
The Rock.
Vince says, have you heard anything about Snuka and his girlfriend? So has been out
The first Rock.
here I
Rock.
am,
Don Morocco.
so, and I put him on the phone to
He had
Vince.
nicknamed The Rock before The Rock.
Snuka claims that Nancy fell. Then she went back to their hotel room and went to sleep. But the autopsy report raises doubts about Snuka's explanation.
It says the pattern of her injuries is not consistent with a single simple fall. The magnitude of the injuries may even be suggestive of meat abuse. I believe that the case should be investigated as a homicide until proven otherwise.
Vince McMahon would have great reason to defend Jimmy Snuka. Let's say at the time he is charged with murder in 1983. That would be a terrible thing for the WWF.
If one of your top employees is being investigated for murder, that's bad for business.
So Vince rushes to Allentown. After he meets with police, Snuka is released without charges.
Jimmy said to me, Vince came down with his briefcase and said to him, it's over, don't worry about it, it's done.
Unlike all of the other interviews that were done in this case, there was no detailed transcript of what was said over an hour. But after that meeting, the case effectively went cold.
Vince insists that the meeting was entirely above board, and that local officials told him that the circumstances of Nancy's death were consistent with an accidental fall. But 3 decades later, in 2015,
Whoops.
Snuka is arrested and charged with Nancy Argentino's murder.
He was a legend in the wrestling ring tonight. He's accused of murder.
The rules and the regulations and the morals that exist in the real world don't exist in the wrestling bubble. They've got their own way of doing things.
The Jimmy Snuka story is a foreshadow of the string of controversies that will confront Vince, many of his own making.
Because nobody's going to say no to him. Nobody's going to say no.
Chairman of the board.
It's the first of the month. Time to pay rent.
What a perfect day.
Yep, that's why. I don't even see it. Is there a commercial going on here? Very clever play in someone's target hunt, recent target hunt. When they saw, or didn't see, but you're not seeing it on TV right now, he made a clever comment about him, which I appreciated very much.
Capella University sees education differently. Our FlexPath learning format lets you set deadlines and earn your nursing degree on your schedule.
You don't tell me. Someone tells me when I'm going to get my degree.
Order at edible.com or come next door to get your fruit fix.
You're changing your winter clothes? Well, I'd hope so. I've seen some pictures there. It looked like it was about 100 degrees. It only got up to 60 here today, and I shed my winter clothes a while ago.
And offer free shipping and free returns, so that you can try them out with no strings attached. Shady Rays have over 250,000 5-star reviews. You love them too, or we'll pay to ship them back. Go to ShadyRays.com now to stop stressing and start living. New customers get 20% off their first order at ShadyRays.com. Look at you. You're doing everything you can to get your blood pressure in check. You're exercising, you're eating right, and now you have Super Beets Heart Chews on your side too. Paired with a healthy lifestyle, Super Beets Heart Chews polyphenol compound is 2 times more effective at promoting normal blood pressure, which means more energy, better circulation, and blood pressure support that is easy and convenient. In a leading clinical study, Super Beets Heart Chews polyphenol compound was shown nearly 2 times as effective at promoting normal blood pressure as a healthy.
I gotta get some of that Super Beets stuff and put it in my smoothies.
Super Beets Heart Chews. Just 2 delicious pomegranate berry chews a day support nitric oxide.
Can you get those in stores?
Healthy blood pressure, blood flow, and heart-healthy energy. Plus, they're plant-based and gluten-free. What are you waiting for?
The plant, really?
Unstoppable and support your healthy blood pressure with Super Beets Heart Chews. Find out how to get a free 30-day supply plus free shipping with your first order at superbeetschews.com.
I hate that. I wonder if they have them. I'll have to check that item store. We'll do that tomorrow.
So good. Olive oil, coconut oil, shea butter.
I'm betting that vitamin store has them.
These are actually ingredients that I can actually read every ingredient.
God, I got this Prime a week ago, man, and he's cool. He's the Rise of the Beast one. No, he's the Rise of the Beast version.
What kind of reasons is it the...
And I got him a week ago, and I'm already kind of like putting him down because I got him. Oh, we got him too. He may be 3 weeks.
Say the Peabody-nominated documentary "No Justice for Women in Taliban's Afghanistan" on Vice Special Report.
How do you feel about that, Stoneheart? Are they doing a good report on that one? That's the new Prime Studio Series one. I mean, then I got him, and then we got Vince McMahon, chairman of the board. Don't sneeze in front of him, whatever you do. He'll lose his marbles. The Hulkster, the Luster, the Luster. Not the Hulkster, the Luster.
Superstation, because it has coast-to-coast distribution. It's owned by media giant and longtime wrestling fan Ted Turner. Hello, everybody, and welcome to World.
Growing up, I remember it having TBS.
World Championship Wrestling, which airs Saturday nights. WCW is owned by Vince Sr.'s longtime friend, promoter Jim Barnett. Here's the man that absolutely have the strength of 10 men. But in 1984,
Yeah, 10 child molesters, it looks like.
TBS time slot away from Barnett's WCW, introducing the WWF.
The Hulk.
Here's Vince
The Luster.
Thank you very much, Greg. Welcome aboard. Thank you. It is indeed a pleasure to be
The
associated with TBS, and we promise to bring you the greatest in professional wrestling
The
entertainment.
chairman of the board.
The audiences rejected it. They were used to the more southern brand of wrestling that they came
Wrestling?
from, which Vince didn't bank on. And it was what became known as Black Saturday.
It's Black Saturday. There's the Sheik. Sheiky. Sheiky. Who's that jabroni? The Sheiky. All right. Awesome. Hey, you know I gotta do a cocaine.
Jim Crockett's Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling.
The figure was $1 million.
I can't believe it's even real. It's real. Everything that's saying on there is fucking crazy and it's real.
Being national on TBS was...
Except for wrestling.
Also, a wake-up call. Vince needs to modernize the WWF.
Yeah, cocaine. This is back in the cocaine heydays of WWE.
Use it to fund his ambitions even further.
And that's to build not just a national wrestling company.
There goes Lord Alfred Hayes.
Sports entertainment empire. It's the early 1980s and cable TV is introducing
Cocaine just hit the wrestling.
CNN, what will be most important to Vince McMahon's immediate future? MTV.
Yep, this is. I remember growing up with this. We had cable. I had cable growing up.
Was that a lot of celebrities had grown up in the New York area as fans of wrestling, and one of those was Cyndi Lauper.
Cyndi Lauper was on an airplane flight. There was Lou Albano, and then Lou Albano...
Get Captain Lou off of there, that loser.
...managing Cyndi Lauper.
Wrestling events were being shown on the MTV network. They were getting specials on MTV.
Come on, do the 37th Slammy Awards. Dude, play that one. That'd be a riot. I think right in the height of the cocaine era. You know, coked out of his mind. WrestleMania.
It was the biggest wrestling event ever held times 10. And over the
I'm probably gonna get kicked out of his apartment building. Like, keep up this craziness. I'm gonna come out like dude's flying next door, like, what the fuck is going on here?
This sort of entertainment variety show. A little bit more willing to be ridiculous. A little bit more willing to push
Do cocaine.
a lot of
A
people.
little bit more willing to do cocaine.
The vision was Barnum and Bailey. The vision was Walt Disney. That was the vision, that this company could compete on that level.
And then they linked up with Mr. T.
Oh.
Mr. T was on the A-Team.
And a
Absolutely
fool.
popular television show.
Not a butter. Ice cream bars.
How big a star Mr. T was in the mid-80s.
Oh, you're taking it.
He had a great body and a mohawk, and he wore the chains, and he looked the part, he
Sucker.
talked the part.
And he
Sucker.
hooked up with Hulk Hogan for the first WrestleMania. Hogan hitching his wagon to Mr. T catapulted Hulk into the mainstream.
As the scale of WrestleMania grows,
The luster.
so does the cost. Like his
The luster.
failed promotion of Eagle Knievel's Snake River jump, Vince pumps in a lot of his own cash.
Vince could create a spectacle, and
I'm sure he
spectacles
could.
cost money.
WrestleMania was a huge gamble. They were spreading themselves very thin.
Vince's entire mentality was, I'm banking on myself.
WrestleMania is scheduled to air on March 31st, 1985.
As it was getting closer to WrestleMania, it was very far from a sure thing.
They booked about 200 buildings, and then a week out, the advances were so bad they canceled like 65, 67.
It was looked at as almost like Vince's folly. You know, within the business, that there was this thought of like, oh my God, this is going to completely blow up in his face.
The story is, if WrestleMania fails, that's it. He's done.
But at 11:30, on the night before the event,
The luster.
One of the things that the 11th hour that really helped was Saturday Night Live. Hulk Hogan and Mr. T, they were a last-minute replacement.
Are they mocking Belcher?
Leading to a lot more interest in WrestleMania the next day, a lot more interest from the closed circuit exhibitors.
but will it be?
Let me tell you something, brother. Okay, I don't watch wrestling. I don't either anymore. Anything new I don't know, but this stuff I grew up on, so I know it. You're diving deep.
WWF's biggest star.
If there was no Hulk Hogan, the first WrestleMania, I will tell you 100% would have flopped, and Vince would have gone down with it.
Welcome everyone to the
In the height of the cocaine era. They're doing lines, they're lined up doing lines.
The first WrestleMania was huge.
How the hell does Egyptian even now? We don't look at this idiot.
Wrestling pay-per-views and closed circuit. By gambling the WWF's financial health, Vince McMahon wins the national
Chairman of the board.
Even network television is now willing to pay him to air the WWF, starting with Saturday night's main event on NBC.
Let me tell you something, brother. The luster.
But even as he escapes the financial hazards surrounding WrestleMania, Vince finds himself ensnared in another scandal. One that could not just bring
The
down
steroids. The
WWF,
steroid count.
could land Vince in jail.
The steroid.
If I wanted a $500,000 contract, I had to
Oh.
satisfy him. He just didn't stop. This man just didn't stop.
He doesn't say. He's Vinnie Mac, yo. He don't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. He's the champ. He's the chairman of the board. Ladies and gentlemen, the chairman of the board.
Big night in. The Magnificent Seven tonight at 6 on Vice. On the next Super Maximum.
Well, that's all right if Vice goes off. The Office starts at 7, so we're watching The Office. Still, though, even with Gigantus over here, still, nothing beats my man right here, Skylinks. Look at him. He is a work of art. The Dinobots, oh man. Menosaur, I don't know, Menosaur's kind of a letdown, really. I don't know, they could have done better. We got Galvatron over here.
Go turn some heads. Go turn a wrench. Go windows down. Go volume up. Go in. Go out. Go off. Napa has America's largest network of parts and care. Here to keep you firing on all cylinders.
We're taking the family to Cancun.
I'm on to Iceland.
My husband and I are going to Paris.
Thing is so crazy.
Just sign up for free and going finds amazing flight deals to places we've always wanted to see.
And some I never thought possible.
With going, I get free with really good flight deals all over the world. Anytime, like now. Yes, time to go.
I wonder if he can he grip the cell phone?
At going.com.
Ultra Mag. Oh my God. Yeah, he can do it. He can do it. My dude. My dude. My dude. My dude. You are running that right now. My dude.
Anywhere else. The charcoal-infused silicone bristles are soft, massaging, and exfoliate with vibrations. Should I mention that it feels really good? This feels really good. Get 20% off now at GetSonicScrubber.com.
Alright, I'm right beside it. My dude, he can hold that.
Durable water-resistant technology. So moisture, dirt, and grease.
You are off the hook, my friend.
Upgraded mobility. So you can be as versatile as our specialty performance fabrics.
He agrees.
Our integrated workwear systems mean the sudden change in the weather doesn't change a thing. And we're meticulous down to our intelligent pocket design. So
He's up close. He's up close, Stoneheart. He wants a kiss. Mwah, mwah, mwah. We got problems on this stream. But we don't with this. Holy crap, look at him. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. This is what we're gonna turn these. I don't know.
Fast forward 20 years and go from being sawed out of my palms and jerking out.
Hey guys, Jefferson White here in the heart of the Ozarks with my friends at Farm Country. They are giving away over 60 acres of land, plus this incredible cabin. You can enter to win right now at OneCountry.com. Hey, flight is ready.
Great. I invited a few more friends.
Dolly, did you want a kiss? Here he is. He's getting. Get ready. Get ready. There you go. I won't tell anyone. It's the 3 hour. It's our secret.
My comfort, my pigment, incredible, invisible. All in the bowl, all in the hole. Out there, color like you want it. Oh, new Revlon Color Stay Suede Ink Lip.
All right.
Attention, Medicare customers with
As much fun as we've had, I gotta end the stream. I gotta get something to eat. But yeah, Omega Supreme, he's your man. All right.